Welcome all. We have seen three different ways of defining a function so far. Now, this is the last way of defining a function. It is known as variable length arguments. At which moment it is required? Sometimes we don't know in advance how many arguments need to be passed to a function. At this time, Python allows to programmers to call function with arbitrary number of arguments. You can pass any number of arguments. The number of arguments passed to the function is not fixed. Can you use arbitrary arguments or variable length arguments? Then the function definition uses asterisk before the parameter name. We will see it in syntax. Syntax for function using variable length argument is as follows. Def keyword followed by function name followed by list of arguments which consist of required arguments and variable length argument enclosed in round brackets, then colon. Start body of a function, last statement is written. Here is the program that demonstrates the use of variable length arguments. This is the function display hobbies which accept two parameters. Out of them, name is, we can say, a required argument and hobbies is variable length argument. Observe, hobbies parameter is prefixed with star, that is asterisk. So it signifies it is a variable length argument. This definition contains two statements, print and then one for loop. Name is the variable. At runtime it will have some value, and then next for loop it will iterate through number of hobbies of that person. str1 is the iterative variable, and this for loop is used to iterate through number of values assigned for hobbies, which is a variable length argument. All these hobbies will be displayed using print statement inside for. We make call to the function. In the call, we have passed 4 values. The first value will automatically pass to the name variable, and remaining 3 values, that is reading, playing cricket, singing, will be passed to hobbies. It will be passed as the list or collection. Again there is another call to the same function, but it is just having single value, and this single value will be passed to the one variable, that is name. We will see this program using Anaconda distribution, spider editor. Observe here the code is same. First 2 lines are comments. We have defined the function. For loop to iterate through different values of hobbies parameter. Concentrate at line number 9 and 10. Whenever there is a call to the function display hobbies, the function definition will be executed. Before starting the execution, which assignments will take place? Raj value will be assigned to name variable, and reading, playing, cricket, singing, these values will be assigned to hobbies variable. We can navigate through these values using for loop. So whenever there is a call at line number 9, the control will be transferred to the definition, which starts at line number 4. Fourth line will be executed, and then for loop will be executed. See the output. Raj has following hobbies. So this name variable is replaced by Raj value, and then the loop is used to iterate through different hobbies. str1 will first point to reading, it will get printed, then counter will be incremented to next value, counter will be pointing to the next value, playing cricket, it will be displayed using print statement at line number 6. Again str1 will be advanced to next value of variable length argument, singing. This value will be assigned to current str1, and str1 will be printing singing as the current value. So we will get the output reading, playing cricket, singing. Now here the function ends and it returns to line number 9. Line number 9 is completely executed. We start execution at line number 10. Again there is a function called, same function call is called, same function is called. The difference is that previously we have 4 values, now we are having just single value. So the single value will obviously assign to name variable at line number 3, and we have none value passed to hobbies. Whenever execution starts at line number 4, we get the output Suresh has following hobbies. You will try to iterate through for loop. As hobbies values contains none, the for loop will not enter into this print statement. It will come out of the loop and you will come out of the function. So we have just single line printed as the call to function at line number 10, and the single line is Suresh has following hobbies. We have the output here, Suresh has following hobbies, and then next everything is empty. This is how variable length arguments works. So you can pass any number of values, any number of arguments to variable length argument. It is not fixed, so we should pass 2 values, 3 values. It is not fixed. How it is achieved? It is achieved using placing a special asterisk mark at the start of the variable name. Variable length argument should be kept at the last of the list. Currently we have 2 arguments, one is name and second is hobbies. So this hobbies should be at the end of the parameter list. Hope you enjoyed this concept. See you in next lecture. The next topic, lambda function. The reference used for this tutorial is the same, my favorite book, Python Programming Using Problem Solving Approach. Thank you for listening to this tutorial. Bye.